We design, manufacture, and see through the final custom home.
Now, I researched at least a dozen different log home manufacturers. Once I broke it all down to the basics, it was reputation, quality of product, workmanship, and compatibility.
I've dealt with 3 other manufacturers before I found Cedar Knoll. And I can tell you the difference was huge. And one is the people.
It's Ronnie Marks.
My name is Dennis Cudworth.
Miss Jenna Marks.
Tyler Rondo.
If Cedar Knoll didn't have character and integrity, I wouldn't own the Cedar Knoll home.
You'll get the same level of integrity that we have done for 45 years.
If you walked in today and you were a new customer to me, you go home with my cell phone number.
Cedar Knoll Log Homes knows how to communicate to the customer.
You call me weekends, you can call me evenings.
They don't talk to you, they talk with you. They don't tell you, they ask you.
It is so important to have somebody who's patient and listens, right? Because we're not builders. Everyone over there was very easy to work with, very approachable.
You feel it from them. They care.
They wanted our project to be beautiful and to come out right.
I had some confusion, and we didn't have enough 12-inch lag screws to screw down the logs. I didn't get somebody from the shop or the workshop or some delivery person. I got Dennis in 45 minutes, and I'm 45 minutes away from Cedar Knoll. So he didn't sit around and think about it, was here with a huge box of log screws. He didn't send a lieutenant, the general came. Now that's integrity.
The customers that come to me are trying to achieve the dream. There is nothing like a log home.
When you walk through the door, it's just, you instantly relax.
Brings a warmth.
When I come home, you can just feel the weight of the world exit.
Signifies something solid and real.
The material they send is exceptional.
Almost everything that we use is Forest Steward certified and grown in the Adirondacks.
Quality is affected by every process here and every person here.
They don't send stuff that has really bad checks in it, which are cracks.
It's in the handling of it.
We quality check it. We're not afraid to pull pieces because they simply don't meet standards.
They bought a machine called an optimizer, which helps eliminate bad sections of wood.
Nothing goes through without somebody else double checking it.
The person that has the little first-time homeowner house has the same identical product, the same quality as the person who builds the 11,000-foot mansion.
They've been using air-dried lumber.
We dry them for up to 3 years.
It just is a natural process. The wood has less shrinkage when it comes to you. That can be a big issue in log home construction coming from the builder's side.
I have 7.5-inch thick logs. The house is soundproof. The energy efficiency of it is you can heat this house with a candle. I've had several contractors, all from my roofer to my plumber, all say the same thing.
We're happy to ensure that every single element of somebody's home, whether it is the logs that make the walls, the boards that make the floor, is to their standard.
So when the building materials arrived, not even assembled, just to see the parts and the quality and just how beautiful, just the raw, like the materials were, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be even more fantastic than I even imagined. And when they got it up, I was like, oh my God. And then when you look up and you see right into the ceiling, it's just like, I just can't even express it. It's so beautiful.
Customers range from wanting a small, permanent first house, extravagant camps, 10, 11,000 foot lodges.
It's also a very good investment as well. Most of these people can own a log home, rent it out, and it's pretty much paid for through renting it. So you can dream, you can build this home any way you want, any way you can imagine that is buildable. It can be done. It's no additional cost.
We've had people come in here, they drew plans sitting at a restaurant on a table napkin.
They don't try to sell you a home. They let you buy a home. What would you like? You don't see any of the plans that here that you like? We'll draw up new plans for you. I wanted open space. So as you can see, we have a nice wide open kitchen.
We built it for age in place. Everything on the first floor was taken into consideration as far as the width of the doorways, the height of any threshold.
The kitchen could have been on the left and the dining on the right, but I chose the kitchen on the right next to my cellar.
We made the downstairs bathroom larger because we wanted to accommodate a wheelchair.
Growing up, our cellar door was next to our kitchen. So it's part of that novelty of my childhood.
We can also add on to the package any interior finishes that you like. Any kind of wood product, we make it here.
They actually connected us with a couple of builders that they recommended to build our house. The people that you choose to work with, it's just so important because it made the process more seamless.
We have a lot of homeowners that come in and build themselves. I'd say maybe 10% every year.
Who built it?
I did.
You know, they're done carpentry or something, maybe not done a log home. But again, we'll send a guy out to get them started, or we go over the whole thing with them ahead of time.
It used to just be you got a pile of logs. You had to do everything yourself.
Everything comes pre-cut. So your logs are fitting tight.
If you know your alphabet, you can put one of these together.
It can seem intimidating. They're actually very simple.
And we actually pre-stain homes for people. The house goes up and you don't have to stop and then stain it.
Tyler, who's in charge of all production, he will come out on the first or second day.
Yeah, we have a builder manual and all that. You can't beat or on-site hands-on teaching. And I'm constantly getting calls from builders in the field. You know, hey, you know, this, I'm running into this, how would you handle it? Or what did you plan for this? It's way easier for me to spend 2 seconds explaining it to you rather than say, oh, go find the answer, it's on page 14 of the builder manual. If you're a stick builder, you're doing the same thing every other guy down the street is. Not everybody's building log homes. Gives you something new to offer people.
There's a reason that people all over the nation buy from a small mill in upstate New York.
We're out to build your home and make it a lifetime.